What? Yeah. Chain is so cold, need a sweater. Don't fuck with my gang, cause we shoot like Chris Webber. She said what I'm doing, said I'm doing better. She wanted to fuck before I even met her. That's cool. Back in 10th grade, I was trapping this.
If you guys want to buy some basketball clothes and gears for your basketball season, anything, man, go to the bucketsbrand.com. Link of it will be description down below. Go check it out. And if you want to buy anything, use promo code Guervens to get 50% off on everything you purchase.
Hello, and nice to meet you. I'm the Director of Player Personnel for the New York Knicks. We have the 8th pick of the draft and are looking for someone to be the face of our franchise. We'd like to ask you a couple questions and get a feel of how well you'd fit in with us. Talk about what you have to improve on as you make the jump to the next level. We'd like to see what you think about your game as a whole.
Primarily my focus and being mentally tougher. I need to study the game and watch the players in front of me and learn. I also need to learn from the veteran guys so I can step in and contribute when my name is called.
Okay, last question. How did you feel about your game tonight? What stood out to you?
Great, man. I feel great. I really feel like I put my talents on display out there. When you guys go back and watch the tape, I think you'll realize what you'd be getting in me. A future all-star, no doubt, baby.
Okay, I think I've heard all I needed to hear for now. You're definitely someone we can use on our team. Now we just need you to be available when it's our turn to pick. Good game tonight. GM of the Magic here. We're picking 6th in the upcoming draft and are very interested in what you bring to the table. All right, let's get to it. The team that we've built here in Orlando was built to win it all. Unfortunately, we keep coming up short in that endeavor. Obviously, it's difficult to predict the future, but I expect to see a fair amount of turnover as we work towards retooling the roster for another run. How comfortable would you feel coming into a situation where the roster is in a state of flux?
So it sounds to me like you're saying that I should expect a season or two where the roster is built to develop rather than win right away. Yeah, I can get on board with that. You know, give me time to form chemistry with the other guys on the team. To me, it sounds like the same recipe the Thunder used, and that worked incredibly for them.
Interesting. Next question. This is a question we ask all our potential draftees, and I want you to answer it as honestly as possible. Where do you see your career going? What do you hope to achieve out of your career? Ultimately, what do you want your legacy to be?
Wow. Okay. So I want my career to go wherever it takes me, as cliche as that sounds. Ultimately, I want to be the best basketball player and best team player I can be. At the end of the day, that's really all I can ever ask out of myself. I want to be remembered as someone who gave 110% every time he set foot on the court.
That's great. Those answers were music to our ears. With any luck, you'll fall to us in the draft.
Good game out there tonight, son. I'm the GM of the Kings, and I must say, I was impressed with your performance. We have the 10th pick in the draft and are interested in your talents. We just want to pick your brain a little before we decide. Let's get to it. Being in the NBA brings a lot of responsibilities, and some people just aren't ready for it, if you know what I mean. What are your plans once you get that first paycheck?
Easy answer. My parents have spent their entire life putting me into the position I'm in right now. I want nothing more than to take care of them and make sure that the rest of their lives are as carefree as possible. I don't need glitz and glamour. I just need my loved ones cared for.
All right then, one more. How important is it for you to be a lottery pick in the draft?
Honestly, I don't really care. I'm more concerned with going to the right team than I am going as high as possible. I want to play for someone who's going to utilize me to the best of my abilities. Someone who's going to use me to put the team into a position to win games. You heard?
Thanks so much for your time. I don't want to get ahead of myself here, but we would be ecstatic if you're still on board when it's our turn to pick.
Those here in the audience and those watching at home, thank you for joining us. Let's get to it. With the first pick in the NBA draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select the 19-year-old point guard from the University of Washington. With the second pick in the NBA draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select the 19-year-old point guard from UCLA. With the third pick in the NBA draft, the Boston Celtics select the 19-year-old small forward from Duke University. With the fourth pick in the NBA draft, the Phoenix Suns select the 20-year-old small forward from the University of Kansas. With the fifth pick in the NBA draft, the Sacramento Kings select the 19-year-old point guard from the University of Kentucky. With the sixth pick in the NBA draft, the Orlando Magic select the 19-year-old small forward from Florida State University. With the seventh pick in the NBA draft, the Minnesota Timberwolves select the 20-year-old power forward from the University of Arizona. With the eighth pick in the NBA draft, the New York Knicks select the point guard from France. With the ninth pick in the NBA draft, the Dallas Mavericks select the 19-year-old point guard from North Carolina State University. With the 10th pick in the NBA draft, the Sacramento Kings select the 21-year-old point guard from Seton Hall University.
Had to stop writing you back. Too young for a attachment. I'm like a biker with swag. Zippers on my jacket like I'm Michael Jackson. If you put a knife in my back, yeah, I promise it's gonna be the last one.